I am Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip TV. This is for Tuesday, March the 4th. You have Jay-Z that sues Jane Doe rape accuser shortly after she dropped her lawsuit. This is courtesy of hypebeast.com. Shout out to hypebeast.com for this information and for this breaking news story. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Claiming that she directly admitted to falsifying the allegations against the artist. Jay-Z is suing the Jane Doe who accused him of rape in December 2024, asserting that she admitted to concocting the allegations against the artist. Billboard reports that the lawsuit filed on Monday, March 3rd, accuses Doe and her lawyer, Tony Busby, of malicious prosecution, abuse of process, and civil conspiracy as they sought out to take advantage of the court system and assassination the impeccable and lifetime earned character of Sean Corey Carter for money. Defendants devised and executed their plan to accuse Mr. Carter of sexual assault and used national news and media outlets to disseminate the fabricated accusations to millions despite the falsity of the accusations, the suit read. Defendants' actions were willful and purposeful in order to maximize the reputational harm to Mr. Carter and induce Mr. Carter to pay them. Mr. Carter does not commence this action lightly. Hove's lawyer wrote, "By the extortion and abuse of Mr. Carter by Doe and her lawyers must stop." Doe also supposedly voluntarily admitted to the rapper's team that he did not sexually assault her, but was instead pushed by her attorney to file those claims. Doe has now voluntarily admitted directly to representatives of Mr. Carter that the story brought before the world in court and on global television was just that, a false, malicious story, the suit continued. Although it did not specify when exactly her alleged confession was made, she had admitted that Mr. Carter did not assault her, and that indeed it was Busby himself who pushed her to go forward with the false narrative of the assault by Mr. Carter, just in order to leverage a maximum payday. So basically, Jane Doe is basically saying that she made up these accusations against Hove, Mr. Sean Carter, and that Busby basically is pushing her to go forward with the case, just in order to leverage a maximum payday. So he's basically encouraging her to go ahead and file the accusations against Hove. So on top of these claims, Jay-Z and his legal team are accusing Busby of threatening them if Doe's confession ever came to light. So they allege that Busby would make an official statement accusing Hove of harassing Doe, and that the only reason why she dropped her lawsuit was out of fear for her own life. So basically, she dropped the lawsuit, they're saying, because she feared for her own life. Basically, she feared that there'd be retribution that she would have to face from the public and Diddy's and Jay-Z's peoples. That's basically what she's saying there. Thus, the threats of extortion and further defamation continue to this day, necessitating that Mr. Carter take action to prevent unscrupulous actors from further preying on him, Jay-Z's lawyer stated. Busby told the Billboard that Jay-Z's allegations were false and further accused his team of harassing Doe. So the case is baloney, has no legal merit. Sean Carter's investigators have repeatedly harassed, threatened, and harangued this poor woman for weeks, trying to intimidate her and make her recant her story. He continues she won't. Instead, she has stated repeatedly she stands by her claims The same groups of investigators have been caught on tape offering to pay people to sue me and my firm. This is just an attempt to intimidate and bully this poor woman that we will deal with that we will deal with in due course. Doe accused Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs of drugging and raping her as a 13-year-old at an after party following the 2000 MTV VMAs. Hove consistently denied the allegations, and the accuser unexpectedly dropped her lawsuit in mid-February 2025. So basically, what it basically boils down to, Busby basically saying that Jay-Z's peoples intimidated the woman to make her recant her story, threatened her, bullied her, intimidated her, just to recant her story, and that basically forced Jane Doe's hand, the woman's hand, to basically drop the case. He dropped the case, like I said earlier, out of fear for retribution and backlash from the public, Jay-Z's peoples, media, etc., etc. That's basically what it is. That's according to what I read here in the article. What I read to you guys here. So my take on that basically is, I personally don't believe just because she's dropping these false accusations. According to what she's saying it's false. Just because she's dropping the lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. Just because she's dropping the lawsuit against Jay-Z, excuse me. Just because she's dropping the lawsuit against Jay-Z, I still believe that Busby and his team, Busby who's representing Jane Doe, I believe they're gonna come back. They'll come back with they're gonna counteract with something. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people think it's done. She dropped the case. She's not gonna charge Jay-Z or accuse Jay-Z, but to me. I'm not gonna rule anything out. I mean, anything can happen. I'm not gonna rule anything out. I mean, Busby might have something up his sleeve. You never know. He might have something up his sleeve and just counteract with something else. I don't know what it's gonna be. What he's gonna counteract with. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm not gonna say just because she decided to drop the case because she felt pressured and intimidated. It doesn't mean that they're not. Busby's defense, Busby and the Jane Doe aren't going to come back with something else. I mean, anything's possible. Like I said, anything's possible. So I won't. Like I said, I'm not going to rule anything out. I will not rule anything out. It's basically at this point in time, it's Jay-Z's word against her word. This is basically what it is again. It's one of those situations again. So I mean, for me, I'm not picking sides. I'm not going to pick sides in this case. I'm just looking at it as if, the bottom line is you can't rule anything out. I mean, you can't rule anything out. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think this is not going to go away. This is not going to go away. I think this is going to resurface again, and Busby's team, who's defending Jane Doe, is going to counteract with something else. Like I said, what it's going to be, what he'll counteract with, who knows? If her claims do eventually become true in some way, shape, or form, once they counteract with something, if they become true, would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't be surprised because if you see what happened in the Diddy case with Diddy and Cassie, look, so anything's possible. You know what I mean? Anything's possible. It wouldn't surprise me now. It wouldn't surprise me. With everything going on nowadays in the entertainment world, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, nothing's, especially now in 2025 with everything the way it is now. Nothing should be a surprise anymore to anybody. Nothing should be a surprise. It seems like this is the year of this is the year of exposure. This is the year of exposure. This is when everything's exposed. All this is when all the skeletons. This is when all this is the year for all the skeletons to come out of the closet. All the skeletons get to come out of the closet that were hidden and buried for so many years. This seems like the year for that. You know, this seems like the year for that. So I mean, that's how I see it. I mean, I'm not picking sides, who's right or who's wrong. All I'm saying is, I would not rule, and I would not count out Tony Busby and his team. Tony Busby and his team defending Jane Doe. I would not count them out. I mean, Busby's, he has a reputation. He has a good reputation of pulling something out of a rabbit's hat when you least expect it. So I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out. I don't think this thing's over yet. I mean, you never know. You never know. That's all I got to say. You never know. Don't underestimate Busby. That's all I got to tell you guys. Don't underestimate that man. He's a powerful man, and he just might have something up his sleeve. That's all. I'll leave it at that. That's it. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. But let me know. Hit the like and subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about. What do you think about this this situation? Comment and subscribe. Hit the like button. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. And we'll see going forward in the coming weeks and months how this transpires. And for more entertainment news and celebrity for Celebrity Gossip TV, hit the like and subscribe button. We'll update you and give you more other celebrity news and entertainment news and celebrity gossip info. All right. Until then, peace. Take care.